Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart feels like Sony's first true next-gen game with all of the amazing visuals, the amazing performance, and the overall amazing storyline. And so this video is going to be all about Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and my full review of the game. And so, let's get into it. Alright, sup? No best here, and as I said, this does feel like Sony's first true next-gen game. Of course, there's been other games such as Returnal and Spider-Man Miles Morales, but this truly uses all of the features of the PS5 and all of the enhancements, and I absolutely loved Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And so we're going to talk about all things. We're going to go in depth. We're going to talk about every aspect of the game and how it relates to the success of the PS5. And so let's get right into it. Alright, and so I do gotta say that I did thoroughly enjoy Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I think the storyline was amazing, and I really think that the overall edition of this game really adds to the hype of the PS5 and the whole first-party system that PlayStation has with their PlayStation Studios. Now, the storyline of Ratchet and Clank was really cool because there was rifts in it, right? Rifts meaning that you could teleport dimensions, all things like that. I really did enjoy the storyline a lot, and I really did enjoy how you could rift and things like that. Although, the thing that I didn't understand is how the whole dimensional thing sort of fits into the storyline of Ratchet and Clank, but it was a very, very good storyline. I really did enjoy it. The whole doppelganger, like the whole Ratchet and Clank doppelganger, like Dr. Nefarious and Emperor Nefarious and Ratchet and Rivet, those things were really cool. I really liked how they added a new robot into it, Kit. That was really cool, and then Rivet got her at the end. I really do think that was cool. So yeah, I really enjoyed the storyline itself. I would say that my favorite thing about the game is probably, honestly, the weapons. The weapons in the game were really cool. One of my favorite weapons was the drill one, where it would track down the person no matter what and attack them. And so I really do love the weapon choice in the game and the weapon sort of diversity. And I really do think that the weapons add a little bit of fun to the gameplay, because there was one gun, the pixelizer, that you got, and that was really cool because it would literally pixelize the people. Also, with the pre-order bonus, I do think that those suits, the metallic suits on Ratchet and Rivet, those things really show off the ray tracing, and I really do think it's cool. And so the weapon choice was amazing, and how you can customize the outfit of both Ratchet and Rivet, I really do think that's cool. And so I really did enjoy that part of it. It added a lot more to the gameplay, and I really do think that that was really good of them. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is a gorgeous example of what PlayStation exclusive games can be like and look like and perform like. Spider-Man Miles Morales, Returnal, those were both amazing games. Horizon, Forbidden West, and God of War 2 are coming out soon. Hopefully Horizon will come out this year, maybe God of War next year, but I do gotta say, these exclusives that PlayStation have been putting out with their first-party studios have been amazing. And I really do think that if they keep this up, they will be way ahead of any other first-party game. They will be ahead of any first-party content creators or studios that are making games. And so I really do think that the content and the quality of what they're putting out with their first-party studios is absolutely amazing. And I really do think that they got to keep that up. But I absolutely loved Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I would say overall that my favorite part about this whole game is probably, as I said, the weapons. And the thing that I dislike the most would probably be the 30 frames a second fidelity mode. Now, I know that the fidelity mode obviously will take back the frames to output the highest quality possible. But if there was a way to get 4K high fidelity mode, HDR, ray tracing, and 60 frames a second, that would be absolutely stunning, considering on the box of the PS5 it says 4K 120 frames a second. So I really do think that if they were able to create a mode like that at 4K 60 frames a second at least, that would be absolutely amazing, and that would put this game up there with some of the best games out right now. I really do think that overall, this is one of the best games right now for PlayStation users. And yeah, I really did love it. I hope you guys loved it too. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and if you guys have finished it or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Alright, and so one more thing I want to add is the controller effects with this game. Now, the vibrations and the trigger effects inside of Spider-Man Miles Morales were not as strong as they are in this one. Preferably, personally, I love them very, very strong. I love how strong they are in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. You can feel his every footstep and Rivet's every footstep. You can feel everything that's going on in the game and in the cutscenes. The trigger effects when shooting out of the weapons, those are amazing. And overall, I love all of the vibrations, the haptic feedback, the adaptive triggers, all of it in terms of the controller. And also, I love how when you jump, it makes this sound that comes out of the controller. It's really cool. They've used the controller so well, and they've optimized it to work with the game so well. I really got to give hats off to Sony for that, because the controller, in addition to the game, the controller effects just adds so much more, and it makes the overall experience a lot better because it makes it feel more immersive. As you're feeling his footsteps, you're feeling what he's doing in the game or what Rivet's doing in the game. You're feeling all of it, and you feel like you're in the actual game. And so I really did love what they did with the controller in terms of the vibrations, the haptic feedback, the speaker, controller speaker, and the adaptive triggers. I loved it so much, and I think they did a really good job. I hope they keep this up with their other exclusives that are coming out, like Horizon Forbidden West and like God of War, because the ones on Spider-Man Miles Morales were there, but they weren't as strong as I'd like them to be. I'd say Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart had the strongest vibrations out of any PlayStation exclusive right now, and so I really do love them. I love strong vibrations. I love feeling everything that's happening in the game, so hopefully they can keep that up with their other exclusives. But yeah, overall, I loved every aspect of the game. I loved the quality, the performance, the weapons, the characters, the overall usage of it, all of that stuff. I really did love it. And so that's been it. This has been my Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart review. Thanks for watching. Please do go out and have a great day, and we shall see you in the next one.